What's going on, everyone? Connor here from Gear Reviews, bringing you another video. Today we are looking at some camp kitchen essential items. I wanted to just do a quick run through with you guys for what I'm bringing on my upcoming camping trip. I had to replace some of my older gear just because it was old, hadn't been used in a while. Some of it was broken and I forgot about it. So I thought I'd walk you through some of the things I usually bring and some of the key pieces that are in my kit. I will also be doing videos once I've used it all, and also more real life test videos from my camping trip. So make sure you click the subscribe button and the bell down below so that you get notifications for all those upcoming videos. But for now, let's take a quick look at some camp kitchen essentials. Some of the items you'll notice are new, haven't been used, or are in their packaging. So first off, I always like to have a second stove source as opposed to just a fire. So I do like to bring a small gas or sort of propane fuel stove. That way I can boil water really easily. I don't have to wait for a fire to heat up, anything like that. It's really just a handy feature to have, whether you're cleaning dishes or you want some coffee or tea in the morning. It's really quick and simple as opposed to having to restart a fire. Also, I just recently got a new camp knife, and for me, I always like to have a sheath on them, as that way you can keep it protected. Always important to have a nice sharp knife. That way you only need one and you can sort of cut everything. It's really simple. You'll also want a spatula and sort of a serving spoon. Now this is a newer one, obviously. This is the one I have been using. It's pretty big and bulky, so I would not use this backpacking, but it's very handy when you go car camping or just a little off the path. Two key pieces there. Now with the spatula and the spoon, you do want to bring a pan. I like to bring one that's got a nice non-stick coating in it. Makes life a little easier when you have to clean it. And also, it's not that expensive of one, so if it gets ruined, it's not a huge deal. With a pan, you should also bring a pot. So I've recently replaced mine, and I have this pot from the Pocket Rocket Deluxe Stove Kit, which is really handy. You want a nice little pot that you can boil your water in, and usually for me, I like to have one just for boiling water. That way I can keep it separate from, soup or chili, any kind of meal that I'm making. So no matter what, I can always easily boil water. Then also, I like to bring a small sort of mug along with whatever cup. I find this way my coffee stays warm longer. It has a bit of a lid for it so that it keeps it a little warmer, as opposed to bringing the big bulky Yeti that you can clang around and hit off things. That one, not so worried about. It's on the cheaper end, but it still really does a good job. This one is also really light. It's from GSI. Quite nice, and it's quite simple. Also, you will probably want some kind of a cutting board. Now, a folding one is really handy. I had to replace mine as it got a little gross when it was in storage over the winter. When you're cutting things, you also usually tend to season them. If you haven't brought anything pre-prepared, having something to put seasoning in is key. This one's for salt and pepper, but if you just take the lid off, you should be able to put whatever you want in it and then just use it that way in order to put garlic or any seasonings. Also, you can use a lot of small containers. I found that one in the bottom of one of the camping bins, so figured I'd give it a shot. Also, you'll want sort of a nice reusable plate. I don't like having plastic plates to eat off of. I find there's always a chance that they might break. I like to get sort of a nice sort of steel or aluminum plate, and with this one you have a bit of an edge, so if it is something with some broth on it or sort of a sauce, it's not going to leak off as easily. Really easy to use, easy to clean because it's steel. You wipe it all down and you're done. Also, that way it's better for the environment and it's not another plastic dish that's going to end up in the garbage. With that, I also just got a new scraper. It also has a brush, so it's kind of a two-in-one. I like to replace those every so often. Also with cleaning, not here, but I would recommend having some sort of dish bin to clean in. It makes life a little easier. You can have it sort of like a small sink. So this was a quick run through of some key essentials that you should bring when you go camping for your camp kitchen. Obviously, this might not be what everyone brings, or I might have left some things out, so please let me know down in the comments. Look out for videos on more of this gear and more reviews in the future. I hope you're all doing well, and we'll see you all later.